A dead lost. I've never seen one before. I say dead, but they're not really dead. It's just a dormant state before they turn into real monsters. Or so I've heard. Sometimes it takes years for the transformation to start, so we can just leave them. Will that come in handy? Is there something good in there? Which way do you think is better? What do you think that is? There's a lot of boxes. You think they're all empty? Please don't fall. What's that doing there? I'm blown away. That's a lot. Is there something good in there? I'm fine, really. That wasn't very convincing, was it? These masks are the old type. Hard to breathe in them. How are you doing? That girl, she's your friend, right? We should find some blood beads and go back for her quick. Look out! Above us! What's that? Is there something good in there? Sure, I can wait. Dang, if that ladder was down, we could get up. Not a lot of room to swing a weapon around in here. We're at a disadvantage. Wow! Oh. Didn't they pass us earlier? Are you okay? Did you get hurt? That could have gone better. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Go on. You just focus on finding some blood beads, all right? That girl is waiting for you. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Go on.
you a fellow explorer? It appears you're alone. I'm on my own at the moment too, but I was hoping for a partner for the path ahead. What do you say? Would you mind working together? At least until we're through here? Don't worry, I'm not gonna stab you in the back. The miasma and the Lost here are enough trouble as it is. Thanks a lot. I'm glad to work with you. Good to be with you. An ambush? Pulled through. That's quite valuable. Let's use it well. I think we can go up here. On my way. Could that really be? Could you fill me in on the details later? It's strange to see a cave connected to a building. What do we have here? Getting attacked here would be seriously bad.
Take this!
I don't want to run into any enemies around here.
Enemy above us.
This lake was formed from a hole created by a thorn of judgment.
Enemy above us.
Take this!
You've exceeded my expectations. That was well hidden. Did you pick up something we can use? Back on the surface again.
Good. That's light from the surface.
Once someone is lost, they can never come back. Cast aside your doubt.
Here we go!
Count on you.
Take this! How about this?
She's all right. By the way, both of you,
All revenants must pay a levy. There are no exceptions.
a vestige. Best to stay away from those stones. Anyone who touches them is defiled, transformed into the lost. Don't listen to their whispers.
Someone has to be sacrificed. Without blood beads, we won't make it.
Once she's settled down, let's get out of here.
Someone has to be sacrificed.
I hear a voice.
I'll keep watch. Go and see if she's all right. Once she's settled... Wait, what are you... Let go! It'll swallow you up!
It's all right. You can do it.
What the hell?
Please, let us keep them just this once. We won't make it if you take them.
All revenants must pay a levy of blood beads. There are no exceptions. Sorry.
Daddy! Mommy!
Someone has to be sacrificed. Without blood beads, we won't make it.
The few humans that remain are under Silva's control. Wandering revenants like us are forced to hunt for blood beads or face death. Even if some revenants must be sacrificed for our survival.
Well, I guess you reap what you sow, right? That's all right. What's important is that at least one of us makes it.
This is a memory echo. It's a place where lost recollections still wander. Come, let's move on. If you use that stairway, I believe it should take us back to the world outside this memory.
Is this the past of one of the lost? No, there's no way. What the hell was that?
It was a memory, carved into that vestige by the one who left it behind.
I didn't expect that I'd get dragged into it too.
We both melted into you.
I can't believe this. What a power. Come with me. I know a spot where we can rest. I'm Louis. I'm researching blood beads. Nice to meet you. Ugly, isn't it? The red mist showed up a short time after the Queen was defeated. And when it did, it trapped everyone and everything inside, giving birth to the Society of Revenants ruled by Silva. The Jail of the Mists. As time passed, that was the name people gave to the world inside. The creatures trapped inside the miasma wander in a never-ending cycle of death and rebirth, always searching for blood beads to sustain them. Revenants need to have blood. Without it, they turn into those creatures we call the Lost. The Revenants who captured you were desperately searching for blood, terrified of losing themselves. It's a common fate these days. But ripples are beginning to form. You cleared the miasma and revitalized the blood spring. Where did you learn to do that? You've forgotten? Anything you do remember? That's unusual, losing so much of your memory. I suppose it was the same for her. For now, just take it easy. Make yourself at home. You're looking a bit tired. We can talk again later. Your friend is probably lonely in a place like this. I'll have to say hello to her sometime.
It's warm here, isn't it? Everyone wants to know more about me, but I don't know the answer to any of their questions. All I can remember is that my name is Io, and that my place is by your side. My name... I have no idea what it means. I'm not sure. It was simply decided. One does what must be done, and for me, that is my mission. To stay at your side. I was wounded while I was searching for you. I am not a very capable fighter.
You're an unfamiliar face. Has Louis stuck his head into another pot of trouble? Well, it's none of my business, really. Anyway, I'm Coco, a merchant by trade. Stop by if you need anything. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of...
All revenants carry some secret with them. Don't do anything funny. I'll be keeping an eye on you until this talk with Louis settles down. All revenants don't...
Nice to meet you. If Louis brought you here, there must be some reason, right? I'm Rin Murasame. I provide the back home support for all the explorers here. It's a pleasure. I've got my own reasons for why I can't go into combat with you, but I'll provide your weaponry and maintain it for you. Anyway, relax and make yourself at home. I'm really sorry. Right now I'm in the middle of a periodic equipment inspection. I should be able to upgrade your weaponry once you and Louis are done talking. Come and talk to me before you head out again, okay?
There you are, the revenant that Louis sees so much potential in. I'm Davis. I go around for the provisional government as part of the investigation into the depths. Just as a warning, try not to stir up any trouble. If you do, I won't be able to do my job and, well, you get it, right?
The ability to draw strength from experiencing memories, and the power to revitalize blood springs. Both unprecedented. Sorry, but could I get a sample of your blood? We might understand more if we analyzed it. It won't be much, just a small vial, so you won't need to worry about bloodthirst. It'll take a while to get the results. Take it easy in the room back there while you wait.
Sorry, but I'm...
I've done what I can to look into your talents, and I've confirmed something surprising. Revenants have blood types that differ from those of humans. These types greatly affect a Revenant's abilities. However, your blood has no specific type. Or maybe more accurately, your type is broken. Your abilities, and the fact that you have no specific type, might be due to your being what we call a void type. You were able to gain another Revenant's power through a vestige, right? That phenomenon is unique to void types. Supposing you are a void type, there's a test I'd like to perform. Don't worry, you'll get something out of it. I'm going to give you some of my blood. If my theory is correct, it should act as a medium that will give my power to you. Well, here goes. Did you go visit Murasame and Coco? They should be ready to do business now. Weapons and blood veils are vital parts of a Revenant's kit when exploring. You should take another look at them. If you've got materials, upgrade and transform them. Once you've got that settled, talk to me again, and we'll continue where we left off.
Good timing! I've got everything set up now. What do you need? I know it's a bother, but I'll need you to bring the necessary materials if you want to upgrade a weapon. There's a shortage of pretty much everything these days. Still, we're better off than most people. I know it's a bother. What do you want to upgrade? Which blood veil do you want to upgrade? Which weapon do you want to transform? got new weapons available. I hope there's something you can use. Buying something? Okay, take care then.
I've got just about anything you could want. Even the lost are valuable customers if they bring the right coin. Let me know if you need anything. If you want it, I got it. Come again soon.
You remember that scene we witnessed at the Vestige? That kind of stuff happens every day here. Silva has taken most of the humans who survived under his protection, so revenants are left to rely on blood beads alone to slake their unending thirst. But, well, nothing in this world lasts forever. The springs started to dry up, and so blood beads grew rarer and rarer. And the order Silva created by levying and distributing blood beads won't last much longer either. The world needs more blood beads. Only then can we strive for fairness instead of petty favoritism. That's why we've been exploring the Jail of the Mists. We're doing research to learn all we can about blood beads. But the miasma has been a real problem. It makes our thirst even worse, so our progress has stalled. Now, though, we have a glimmer of hope. Your power can clear the miasma. If you could help us, well, you'd be drawn into a bitter conflict. Still, the truth is, we don't have a lot of hope without you. Will you join us? Thanks.
So, it's a done deal? Well then, from now on, you're one of us. Yakumo Shinonome. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in action.
Let's get right into it. Here's what's going on. We're studying blood beads and their springs. We want to know how and when blood springs appear, their cycles for producing beads, and the composition of the beads themselves. We've made a few discoveries. First of all, we found that there are tubes like capillaries running through the earth. We call them blood veins. And so far as we can determine, every single blood spring is located on top of one of these blood veins. Also, after comparing blood beads and blood veins, we now know that they are mostly comprised of the same substances.
In other words, we can safely assume that blood springs always form along blood veins. We think that means there must be a source somewhere, a kind of headwaters for the blood beads. Now that we have you around to clear the miasma, we can investigate the springs and follow the blood veins. And hopefully, find the source. Right?
We want to check out the old city ruins first. Sorry for the rush, but we should head out as soon as you're ready. Is something up? We'll need to find 3 blood springs in our search for the source. Springs are always found in locations with missile. So, first we find missile, then expand our search radius from there. When I woke up as a revenant in this prison, blood springs already existed, and everyone relied on them. We don't know where they came from or how they work, but without them, nearly all revenants would have joined the Lost. That will still be the outcome if things don't change, though. That's why we need to study the blood beads. We'll need to find 3 springs or so. When I woke up, we don't... That will we can head out whenever you're...
It seems I can restore the blood code of a vestige's creator from elements left in the vestige. If you find any vestiges, please let me know. It could be a chance to grant you additional strength. What is it? It seems I can if you... It could... Take care.
Hey, what's up? The Lost are what's left of revenants who've succumbed to their thirst. Their boar parasites take over, turning them into unkillable monsters. Turn them to ash and they'll just keep popping back up, mindlessly hunting blood. Nothing human is left. If you're fighting them, show no mercy. Keep at them no matter how many times it takes. If you don't, you'll find yourself joining them. We're headed for a nasty place where the miasma never goes away. The miasma accelerates the thirst for blood. Wearing a mask helps, but even that has its limits. With your ability to disperse the miasma, though, we might be in the clear. Here's hoping. The Lost are what's...
I've got just about any. We don't have a wide selection, but the quality is guaranteed. A lot of our stock comes straight from the provisional government. There's not a kind soul among them, but if you jump through their hoops, they'll deliver the goods. There's tell of people selling fakes made of scrap. Well, it's slim pickings these days, and we've all got to make a living, don't we? You've forgotten almost everything, haven't you? It's been a while since the Queen was dethroned, but the world's no better now than it was then. But if you've got the right attitude, even a prison can be a paradise, so it's all the same to me. Sorry, but we don't deal in human blood here. Other merchants might not mind, but I don't like the idea. I may be a revenant, but I won't give up being human. Most humans live under the government's protection, providing a bit of blood in exchange for safety. But the amount they can give is nothing compared to the population of revenants. It doesn't get distributed at all. Some people just can't take that and kidnap humans to take their blood by force. The thirst for blood can drive a revenant mad. Luckily, you haven't tasted it yet, have you? I recommend you never do. Even the Lost are valuable customers if they bring the right coin. Let me know if you need anything. We don't have a wide select...
Hi, did you need something? I know it's a bother, but I'll need... A blood veil is a revenant's fangs. They're used to stab into a foe and drain the blood out of them. While you attack, dodge, and parry, you can use that blood to unleash powerful effects. There are a few different types of blood veils. You should use the type that best fits your style. Do you know about hot springs? Warm water comes up from the ground into pools you can bathe in. The earth shifted in the collapse and created one near our base. I go there once in a while, but it feels so nice I end up sitting too long thinking about things and turn into a prune. It's to the right at the end if you want to go. Oh, I just remembered. Use the room with the bathtub over there if you want to give yourself a new look. Every revenant has a certain blood code, but only one type ordinarily. However, I hear you can express any number of different blood codes. Aren't you the lucky one? A blood code comes with certain abilities. You can change yours to fit your current strategy. Do you have any idea of what a huge advantage that is in battle? Sorry, I got a little carried away. I can get a bit hyped up when I talk about weapons and fighting. When revenants die and come back, sometimes we suffer from memory loss. But most of the time, we don't even realize it. Some revenants figure they're immortal, don't watch out while they're fighting, and end up forgetting themselves entirely. So take care of yourself, okay? I know it's a bother, but there's a...
It was easier to explore when we could use all the missile. The sacrifices of many provided paths into the depths. But now even the staunchest explorers are swallowed up by the worsening environment or swarms of the lost. They must have left coordinates leading to the depths, but most of those were lost along with the explorers. If you find any maps of the depths out there, I'd appreciate it if you showed them to me. We'll take care of the rest. Once we've read the data, the one who discovered it gets priority for journeys there. There are rumors around of a revenant attacking other revenants. Foolish to turn on your own kind like that. The government is considering taking action with regards to this so-called hunter. Don't do anything senseless. The organization I belong to is part of the government. People tend to drop the provisional qualifier these days. Gregorio Silva assembled it around the military to help manage the turmoil after the war against the Queen. But the lost born in the war still roam unchecked. Revenants live in fear of losing themselves, and we can do little but survive. The fighting continues, and so the provisional body too continues. An unchanging fact of life. My one wish is that we can take our world back and restore peace. There are rumors around of a revenant.
Is something up? We can have... It's good to be with you.